What is going on, guys, and welcome back to, why did I say what's going on, guys? It's what is going on, everyone. That's how I start my videos. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. I'm ramping up the vlogs this time during the winter arc. It was a summer arc, but it completely skipped the fall arc and just, I guess, transitioned back into winter. But I figured, let's start doing some vlogs again. I already recorded like an earlier segment a couple of days ago. I was doing an unboxing of a really interesting product that I just bought that you will see later in the video. And today's not going to be just the old boring workout vlog posing and then just end the video. I'll put some interesting segments in the video for today, but I did actually just go to a diner. I had some diner food with my parents. It was awesome. I had some chocolate chip pancakes, some sausage, pepperoni, eggs, toast, some other diner food. What is it called? A Fretta? That's what I had. And I had that with a bunch of chocolate chip pancakes, syrup, strawberry jam, butter. It was This lift is going to be earth-shattering. If I was benching today, if I was doing, barbell bench press, I would be hitting 4 plates. This would be my 1 rep max attempt day. It's not, because I'm not not to say you're an idiot if you barbell bench press, because it is cool. Let's be honest, it's cool. I mean, I have friends, not the type of friends to all go to the gym, get juiced up on pre and go for a 1 rep max. I mean, if you're in high school and you love doing that, I'm jealous, good for you. That's awesome. I just don't have that. And I don't really, it's not that I'm, let's just get to the freaking gym, man, okay? I do 2 sets here, obviously. I said this is not gonna be a workout vlog, but hold on, let me just explain a couple things. So I have not checked the notes app yet, but I believe I did this for 4 plates and a 10 for 8 reps my first set. Then I dropped it to just 4 plates and I got 8 reps, really struggled for 8 reps the second set. I believe that's what I did last week, maybe like 12 days ago, the last time I did this workout. Loaded up on carbs, feeling good. We put 4 plates and a 25 on, and then second set, we're gonna go 4 plates and a 10 and see how many we get. So hopefully, I'm aiming for 7 here. I think I might only get 6, but let's at least push for 7. And then second set, we'll just kind of fucking see what happens.
No, I'll tell you after 2. Just keep pushing it. Yeah, come on. 8, we might as well get to that 10 now. I'm right here. Come on. Something you into that, you know. It goes 10 now, baby. Let's strip this down. This was 25. So, but today, as you can see, the challenge.
I probably could have pushed a little harder on that last one, to be completely honest, but I don't think it was going up. Pretty much exactly what I expected. I knew I was going to struggle on the 7th, whether or not I actually got it. Unfortunately, today's not the day. Didn't get it, but we'll replace the 25 with a 10. 4 plates and a 10. Let's push for 8 here. If I get 8, this will be a fucking historic day. I don't think it's fucking happening though. Fuck. Yeah, all right. That was heavy as shit, first of all. So what did we do last time? For the first set last time, which you'll probably see already in the video, I did 4 plates and a 10 for the first set for 8 reps. In the second set, this one I did 4 plates and I struggled the 8th, but I got it. I did not get the 8th. But that's what you do when you hit the top of your rep range, right? This is a 6 to 8 rep range, as you can see. So once you hit that 8th rep, start fucking adding big boy weight, baby.
Over your skin, you can see it beat, intoxicating your energy. First time in so long, you felt the heat, evaporating your bindings. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the sunlight. Darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the.
I think the battery of my mic, if you can see, it's blinking red. Not good at all. Anyway, this is what we're looking like. Holy shit, bruh. Give me a second here. Let's do a little bit of that action. Ooh, that's the Osmo Pocket 3 in action, folks. Oh my God, there's no abs. The abs are gone. Nice. Mid-session pump going on the compression shirt. Oh my God, just a good tight compression shirt on a chest day. There's no better feeling. Not enough rest in between. All right, all we got left here is some barbell curls. I do 3 warm-ups here just because I don't really do any biceps in this session, so I don't want to get a bicep tear. Always get them nice and warm, so I just do 1 set with a bar, 1 set with 10s, 1 set with 20, and then 1 set, obviously a working set with 30 pounds on each side. So this is one of those where it just gets heavier and heavier each week. And that is it for this nice little cheeky Friday. It is Friday today, by the way. 3:59. Again, a late session today because I did go get breakfast, so I had to, push the workout back. Usually I'm done at like 2:30, maybe 2:45. Today it's like I had to obviously push it back, but who cares? Doesn't matter. Anyway, let's hit this last warm up. Nice cheeky 2 reps there. People always hate on me for doing fucking barbell curls in the squat rack. There is no one at this gym. This is what we're looking like, right? This is the tripod we've got with the Osmo Pocket 3. I'm just sitting on the barbell, okay? There is literally not a single person in this area of the gym. Not a single one. There is obviously through that door, the whole separate gym. That's where I was doing, the start of my workout, but this gym is always empty, which is fucking awesome. That's why I can do barbell curls in the squat rack. Obviously, if you're at a commercial gym, don't be taking up a squat rack and don't just take the bar and move it out of the squat rack because then you just got an empty squat rack with no bar. Either do it with like a fixed bar if they have them or just use dumbbells. It's a very similar movement. But anyway, I figured, I've got 2 cameras, which is kind of badass. I can just switch back and forth between both of these cameras, which is pretty fucking cool. I gotta start doing that because, you get the vlogging section of this, you get the nice camera section of the camera. All right, hell yeah. All right, let's do this set. Get a fucking pump, baby. Like, I don't have a pump already, but everything is pumped right now. I need to do some push-ups and a little bit of barbell rows just to get the back and chest really full, and then we'll do some posing. Oh no.
I can't believe the night lay waste to all we given. But honestly, You gotta know this ain't living, but we could run.
I'm celebrating, but I think I did 7 reps last time, so I don't know what the fuck I'm celebrating for. Like I said, man, these just get harder every fucking week, so. Woo. Woo. Ooh, mama. Back down to 25.
From Elysium, and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
I feel like that was a little easier than it was last time. Although I got to that 7th rep and I thought I could get 8, but no fucking shot. Barely got the 7th. Yeah, so that's about it for the pump. Hopefully the audio is decent. I've got no mic on anymore. Ran out of battery. So workout is done. I just actually met 2 people at the gym who have seen my content, which was fucking cool. Mikey and Malik. A nice little sunset going on right now. What time is it? It's 4:42. Holy shit, later than I thought. I got some stuff coming for the later part of the video, which we need to backtrack a bit and then go back forward. I don't really know what's going on in this video, but we'll figure it out. Let's get home. Whoa, that is bright. What is up, everyone? I don't really know where exactly this video is going to be in. I don't know. What am I saying here? So as you can, well, no, you can't see because I don't actually know what I'm doing here. But I did actually just get very expensive package. Yeah, maybe it is a bit dark. We have with us today. Okay, it's stuck. Jesus Christ. A MacBook Pro. You know, this is obviously not a sponsored video. I'm not sponsored by Mac here, and I never will be, because personally I think they scam you. I paid $300 extra for 500 gigabytes more of storage. I could go on eBay right now and get a terabyte of storage, an SSD, for like 60 bucks. And I paid 300 extra for only 500. That is an absolute scam. Steve Jobs, wherever you are buried, just know I'm watching you, okay? The reason I got a Mac, obviously, is because I need a laptop for work. I do want to start traveling more, so I thought, you know, it's probably a good idea to get a good laptop that I can use as a computer, and also a laptop for when I go places and need to edit. It's just a good idea to have a computer and a laptop built in one. You know, obviously a desktop is better. The current computer I have, can you see it? It's right down there. This is the computer I currently use. I've got a dual monitor setup with the AOT and Cyberpunk Edge Runners wallpaper. I gotta change those. I've had those for like years, man. I built this thing back in high school. I think it's got, actually, let's check the settings right here. What is this thing? What is this? Who are you people? All right, here we go. So what does this computer have? For some reason, it has 80 gigabytes of RAM, which for, I know a lot of you guys are thinking, 80 gig, what's the point of 80 gigabytes of RAM? Well, I kind of just assumed that my computer was running slowly because I didn't have enough RAM. So like 4 years ago, I just bought a bunch of RAM sticks and just shoved them in my computer. I don't even run them at the correct clock speed. It might sound like I'm computer techie, but I honestly have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here. I have an AMD, you know, maybe I'll show you here. Don't mind that it is in Japanese. Yeah, I'm learning Japanese and it's just easier in Japanese. I mean, it's not easier, but it's just cooler. Anyway, AMD Ryzen 7 1700 8-core processor, an 8-core processor. This thing's like 10 years old. 6 gigabytes of graphics card is what that says. And underneath, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660, 1.14 terabytes of storage. That is including a hard drive. I have a 256 SSD and a terabyte hard drive, which is not a lot, by the way. But anyway, that is the specs of my current desktop. And I thought, you know what, might as well just get a nice juicy upgrade with the Mac. So what exactly did you get here, Max? What exactly is this Mac? You know, let's open it together here. Maybe get these freaking tissues out of the way. Just unaesthetic, unpleasing, man. As you can see, it is the MacBook Pro with an M4 Pro chip. Now, with all those Macs, you've got, I think, M1 to M5 now. M5 is the newest, the best chip that they've got. And I think each of those chips has a Pro chip, a Max chip. Is that it? Just a Pro and a Max? Anyway, I got the M4 Pro. Has a really good processor, a really good CPU, but the graphics card is not as good. M4 Max is like, if you're working with AI and if you want a really good graphics card, maybe if you're a gamer, then you would go with a Max, but I don't game. I just edit on my computer. So I went with the Pro version because it has, what is it, a 14-core processor. I'll leave all the specs on the screen somewhere, but 48 gigs of RAM. I did splurge and get the extra memory because unfortunately with MacBooks is once you get them, you cannot upgrade them. So if you ever need more memory, you ever need more storage, you ever want better specs, you have to get a new MacBook entirely. You cannot upgrade these things, which I think is incredibly stupid, but it's just the way the laptop is built, right? Everything's kind of just built into the computer. So unlike a desktop, you can't just buy things off eBay, buy things off Amazon and upgrade them. You have to get what you want the first time you buy it, which I think is pretty stupid, but consumers like me eat into it, man. Consumers like me, unfortunately, eat into it and we buy it and we use it. But hopefully this lasts me a long time. Anyway, enough yapping. 重要 お使いになるには、設定時に画面に表示されるソフトウェア使用、許諾契約に同意する必要があります。That is important. All right, here we go. How much do you think I paid for this? I think it was $2,800. $27.99 I paid for this thing. On a Black Friday deal. This is normally like $30.99. Like, that is the biggest scam I'm ever going to be a part of in my fucking goddamn existence. Whatever. What's done is done. It's bought. Okay, let's open it. As you can see, it is 2:54, the 3rd of December. I guess this is what it looks like. A nice little package oops. So we got a starting guide. What the hell is this thing? Don't tell me this is the charger. This thing is a goddamn unit. You're telling me this is what I need to carry with me when I'm charging this thing. I mean, this should power my whole goddamn house. And that is it. That is all the MacBook comes with. I mean, I'm basically paying for this fucking box. You literally spent an extra $100 for this cool looking box. Gave me a break, Steve Jobs. Maybe we do this like this way? I guess this is what my setup looks like. Also, by the way, I do have in here, this is my cute little cat sticker book that I just bought. I feel like such a loser right now. Oh my God, I'm literally showing the camera my fucking cat sticker book. That is bad, man. Do I leave this part out? No, it's already in. But anyway, they do have a bunch of cute cat stickers. Again, this is not it looks like I'm fucking showing a sponsored segment, but there's just a bunch of cute cat pictures and I bought it because, yeah, I like cats. Surprisingly, I don't even have it. My mom is freaking allergic. I do need to fix that. We've got to get her on some medication because that needs to get fixed immediately so I can own a cat. I could just move out. I am 24 years old with a job. Well, we'll deal with this later. It does smell like metal. That is the MacBook Pro, fellas. M4 Pro chip. What is it looking like? Well, that is what it's looking like. It is sleek. It is sleek, I'll give you that, Jobs. Let's open it up. All right. Whoa. All right, do I have to like link this with my phone? What do I do here? Hello? Hi. Whoa. Ni hao? I think that's what that says. I don't know that one. Oh, konnichiwa. I know that one. Kore shitemasu yo. All right, let's move on. Ooh, what do we do here? What do we do here? All right, whatever. It didn't verify my credit card, but the Mac is set up and ready to use, baby. And now, don't you guys wish you were me? Just a nice empty template, ready to do whatever the mind wants, whatever the heart desires. We got trees in the background, a forest just waiting to be explored. That's just really fucking cringe. Are my photos here? Where are the photos? Let's see them. They are here. Look at that, fellas. the photos are here. I do take a picture of myself every day, and yes, here is the latest one. I started taking them with my back camera. I got this little dongle here that you can just magnetically connect to your phone. Plug it in like that. Again, not sponsored, by the way. And boom, it mirrors your image. So as you can see, I'm scrolling left and right like that, and you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, when I take my picture now, I just go to the camera app so I can see exactly what I'm taking a picture of. And that's like absolutely ideal. You know, just recording myself for TikTok. Hey, what's up guys? What's going on? I can see what I'm recording, right? It's right there. Anyway, we don't need this right now, so let's just put it away. This is the current desktop situation we've got going on. So first of all, here's my dual monitor setup, right? I've already showed you guys that. I got a speaker here. There's my light. You know, currently I only really use that when I'm taking the picture I take every day, but I should start recording videos here because it does have, as you can see, a nice cool background. We've got the YouTube plaques there with the Spider-Man plushie. We've got the Baki posters. I've got a light here. That's the setup right there. It's actually right in front of my bed. And I do have a big pink bear with some little bears because bears are fucking badass. I forgot to mention my posters. I've got a Naruto poster and a Jujutsu Kaisen poster. Oh, I have my Baki poster. I forgot about that as well. This is what it looks like underneath. It is kind of a mess. This is, by the way, an adjustable desk. Kind of cool. The wire situation is currently a little bit ugly, which I'm hoping to clean up with the Mac, obviously. So this is my computer here. It does actually light up on the other side, unfortunately. Yeah. That's about it. Oh my God, my posture is so bad right now. So, oh, did you hear that? Hear that crack? That was my collarbone. Yeah, let's upgrade this setup currently, and I guess I'll see you when it's done. Okay.